call me fuego. 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. It's okay though, she know way home. Better feel life on the day.
So the plane, I mean, this is what I can call a vertical plane.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to cut right in the center of the map here. I mean, probably about 100 meters or something from the center. But yeah, I mean, if you don't find a good looting spot with this plane, then you have not done your homework. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, and I mean, like people talk about like pixel perfect displays. But that's like a pixel perfect plane. I mean, it's completely going from the south to north. There's not even one pixel variation on the map, on the path. So that is completely fine. But I mean, these guys will find the place. 4 p.m. They will come here on the military island. They will go on the western side. This time Existential will come inside. So that should basically open up the situation a little bit more or less. And the Liquid going to be going right here on the south side of 4 p.m. Uba Knights. It's going to be 2 versus 2 for now. But now we have Ibiza and Maxi joining as well. So it's going to be 2 versus 4. So AT and Uba will be fighting with Liquid, and we'll see what's going to happen in here. Let's take the angle a little bit away from this one. James going to be just moving without any kind of cover. That's going to be a problem, as AC will just put it out immediately. So James will be taken down, and we have FaZe actually on the backside of this guy. So he made a nice move to actually get away from the Primors. Doesn't have the shotgun anymore. We can see that. So that's going to be SKS and M4 on the hands of FaZe, and that's going to be like a little bit too easy. I mean, Glib is there just standing for it, and this is might actually see that Liquid is going to be destroyed more or less. James is already gone. Glib is basically can't be saved. Ibis is going to be leaving already, and Maxi just hanging here on the smokes. Has the days here still. The tires are still okay, but I mean that could be a huge problem for him.
Absolutely, and I mean, Liquid struggling a little bit today. These are the kind of fights that they really want to win, and they successfully did so in the first map, I think. But it feels a little bit like Liquid is trying a little bit too hard right now. I mean, taking this fight, it's super unnecessary. This is basically one of the 2 places that has been taken. Now Itzy can just move out. Oh, actually, Mexi's going to turn it around, but that's a great save from Gustav. Actually going to yeah, he almost hits Eitz as well, but he's going to survive. So that's a good move from Gustav, as he is the last player alive for Team Liquid right now. But he should be able to disengage and should be able to get away from there.
Yeah, he's going to be trying at least. Now we have Tornado Energy and TSM also action here on the on these whatever bunkers these are. TSM is here, Tornado Energy as well. We have Alia GG just waiting for it, so they will hear the footsteps. So Alia GG knows that there's going to be guys trying to find him, and let's see how he's going to be defending versus the situation. We'll get Fex down, but it's going to be war trading. That one, so for Alia GG will be taken down. Now we have Melman with a nade going to be incoming towards these guys, so we'll see how close it's going to be. It's going to be super close as I look at 174 of damage, and Ward just tries to do something more. Nades will be actually thrown to the tower. We have Quizzy, Melman, XMP, so TSM will be in trouble. I mean, Ward should be basically going down quite soon unless he's going to be doing some kind of a miracles, and Miracle is going to be trying to revive meanwhile. So Fex will be finished off, XMP will get it, and Miracle cannot really revive either, so he will have to come down and heal himself. But Ward still surviving there on the middle. Existential coming on the backside. Ward will be taken down, so now it's all up to Miracle, who's going to be healing up, and Existential, as we do know, it's not that far away. We have Asper Talk will take Melman down, so now they have a 1 knock. There's going to be utilities as well, so XMP are going to be defending versus these guys. Will be flashed down. Nice nade from Waits. That's going to be XMP taken down, and now Quizzy basically will be the only guy from Tornado Energy. So TSM and Tornado both are very low, as Existential just might actually pick up this one, but TSM, they have been able to revive. So Iroh, Miracle both are up and running. Shift W is, by the way, coming on the backside a little bit towards this place, as we have Quizzy taking Talk down, and now going to be traded a lot. Tornado Energy is gone complete. Iroh will just destroy them, and will they actually destroy the Existential as well? 3 kills already for them. Nade on the hands of Iroh, will be throwing it right on the, almost puts it on the right place, but Vanos just somehow gets away like Sylvester Stallone as the Rambo, just staying alive. But the Shift W, like I mentioned, they are already here on the backside, so this could be a huge problem for all these teams currently.
Yeah, and I feel like we've been seeing this a lot today. I mean, one fight breaks out, and then there's third party on third party. And suddenly we find ourselves with 4 or 5 teams fighting in the same location. So this one, Vanos will take out. Iroh will go down in return, though, because the nade is already there. Brexco, however, ready to finish off these players. Will get a knockover towards Wade's as well. So Existential now taking a lot of casualties. Only 2 players remaining. 1 for TSM, but Shift W, they should be able to clean this one up.
Yeah, they should. Asperin and Talk still remaining. Braesco will finish off talk. TSM is gone completely. Miracle will be found by Existential. So now it's all about the Shift W and the Existential. Kiriakai should have a decent angle. I mean, only M60 with the 3-time scope, so that's not going to be perfect. But we have seen some damage done with it tonight as well, so that should be more or less okay. But as we're in talk, they will just realize, okay, let's get the hell out of here, and they're just going to be running away completely. So they will leave for the place. Northern team have meanwhile came here on the other side of the bridge. So the court compound is there. We have the northern part of the quarry as well. So Ains is going to be sending, let's see how far they will go. Pizza will be there on the Harry Potter, and I think that's going to be on the mind of Ains and also Omeiken, who's going to be arriving to the same place. So we have one solo player, two teams going to be crashing on the Harry Potter, and there we have Basku. T-Bone is down, Basku is down as well. Ensi will get those guys down, and Pizza meanwhile is going to be doing something about it. We have Page and Yempty arriving as Team Liquid is down. Page is down. Yempty will be the last guy from Omeiken. That's going to be N sweeping up the floor. So Liquid and both Omeiken are gone. The Dix will be taken down, so they will have to continue with 3. But still, I mean, Ends will take that one. Hellscream is, well, not that far away. I mean, has the angle to both. Let's see which one he's going to be spotting first, but Orange will come from the backsides. Besto is here as well. Orange will get the first one. Will he get the Hellscream as well? Will do some damage, and the mini shot will come, and that's going to be Team Phantom taken down. So Orange just doing, I mean, Orange has been such a great addition to the whole NaVi roster. I mean, it has been such an enjoy to actually follow this guy's gaming on the NaVi. I mean, I think he has really like a came alive, and now we have Polish Power and Redline. They're going to be jumping for it. Ma will take Ma, select down QB, and Ivers are knocked down, so Ma will be the last guy to remain. Nok is still there, and Marojang as well, so 2 guys down from the Polish Power, and Ma still trying to defend it. Can he still do it? Nokis, can he find the player? Not yet. We'll see what's going to happen next. We have Nokis. Nokis is the only player anymore. Marojang has been knocked down as well. Rustaman with the divers. So Ace is going to be trying the third party on this one with the nades. And for sure they will want to get the last guy who's going to be still staying alive after all this fighting. So is it Marv or Nokis? We don't know. Nokis wants to get away. And Marv is still there proning Squeak and Rustaman. We're just watching towards it. Creeps, they also have some kind of a smell about the situation. Priul and Seburaska always like, okay, let's get some points. But yeah, Baskets and X-Hype just keeps the guard compound meanwhile at bay.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm surprised we only have 7 teams left, to be honest, in phase number 5. But it has been because of all of these aggressive moves coming out. Now, Botlin, he's going to have to choose between getting a huge play or meeting his maker. Lucarix has gone down. That is a good nade coming in. That is perfect. He's going to get out O'Connell. Only Menox remaining in this position. And I mean, Mom has issues peeking this as well because he is being spotted from various locations and various angles. So he cannot really get out here easily either, as Priul is going to get a nice nade to finish off both O'Connell and Lucarix. Yeah,
Batulu will be pissed off. It's going to be Stolik. I was wondering when Batulu with the second net, did he actually try to explode the other car? Or try to jump it on the top of the other knock. I was wondering what was that the plan, or did he actually try to aim between their cars? Of course, that would have been a little bit more effective. So now he wants to go for the 1 versus 1. Knows that Menox is there, at least not somebody's in there, and that nade is going to be going. Will do some damage. The second nade will come as well, and that's going to be hitting on the head of Menox, so he should be taken care of with that nade. And Batulin will get a knock. So Team Herd, they still do have Mom, but he's completely quite far separated. So now Batulin just has to hope that there's nothing come from the creeps, but that's gonna be Molotov cocktail. And I gotta say, these utilities throws from the creeps, they have been pretty spot on here. So they have been actually doing the damage. Now Battle will be spotted by creeps, but he will get the points from Menox as he will flush it down. The circle is gonna be shifting more towards the north, which will mean the shift W, and now we will have to come in. Ens is gonna be arriving as well. We do have Rustamar and Dikeri still remaining for Ens. They knows that somebody's gonna be on the shack. That's gonna be Momme, and we already have the scope from Rustamar just following when Momme is gonna be getting away. We'll do some pre-fire. We'll try to put a headshot as well, but unfortunately not going to be catching on those. When NaVi will be now sending for it, and they will be exposing some angles. Momme is there still on the shack. Ens is going to be trying to shoot towards him, so Momme will be in trouble. I mean, NaVi on the other side, Ens on the other side, and we also have 4 PM now spotting the NaVi arrival.
Yeah, 4 PM with this circle shift, this is about as bad as it can get for 4 PM in this zone. And now they're pretty much on even footing with the rest of the team. So no free win coming in for 4 p.m. They need to make this happen themselves if they are to win this. But now they're in a pretty rough position because NaVi has already gotten into a more or less gatekeep position. The same thing goes for Shift W. So they're gonna have to find a way to knock their way out of this. And right now they haven't really found anything.
Yeah, and they will still have to move. X-Hype is going to be trying to welcome these guys inside. We have Mom still on the other side of fence as well, so that's going to be like, I mean, they only have 2 guys remaining. So Mom, if he gets a good place where to shoot, I mean, he has the capability of take both of the guys down, and now they are wide on the open, and Mom will spot it, and that's going to be horrible for Ens. I mean, he should go crazy on this one. DK will do the damage. Mom will have to go for the revival, or the healing. X-Hype will be spotted at the same time. Mom, what does he actually wants to get outside for the second time, and yes, he will spot the at least one of them is going to be missing that important shot. X-Hype will be taken down by Rustama, so he will get 1 knock with a nade, and that's going to be opening up. But does Momme actually want to destroy the game of Ends from this angle? I mean, he has the capability, but he has to be like super capable when he's getting out of the shack, because there's NaVi on the other side. 4 p.m. Shift W. Everybody has now basically angles towards these places, and now there's going to be some shots coming also towards the creeps. Nades will be digging.
Oh, more nades,
and that's going to happen. Seburaska will get a knock, and Rustama will be the lone player just crawling. Make sure that X-Hype is not going to be spotting him now. Nice spray! We'll get the second one, can get the last one as well. Seburaska will come on the top of the hill, but no, Seburaska is going to be stronger on this situation, and Rustamar has been finished. Ens has been finished, and down to 4 teams. So it's Grief, Shift W, 4 p.m. and NaVi who are fighting from the victory here on the second last match of the evening, as Shift W will take the exact place where we had the Ens players. And now let's see what the Creeps are going to be doing. Priul is actually quite stranded here, as the circle will be shifted still towards the north and just a little bit towards the east as well, which will basically leave actually Shift W in a quite nice place. I mean, they can control Priul, and they have some cover from the hill still remaining.
Yeah, I mean, Priul can still move through the compound and get an angle from the other side here. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. But, I mean, that's a nice move from Shift W. They realize that creeps have been pushing out towards the Ends players, and then they just take the position behind them, which wouldn't have been possible if it was 3 or 4 players inside of that compound. But that's a good read, as we do see NaVi now getting even more alive. 8 kills to their name. They went in, took out Menox, and now they have this nice position on the eastern side that they can play against creeps.
Yeah, well, creeps are going to be losing Pashka, so down to 2 players anymore, and they do have a 4-player rosters on the both sides, Shift W and NaVi on the other side, and of course they still have 3 guys on the south that they have to worry about. That's called 4 p.m. aka FaZe. Meanwhile, each Chris shooting towards Seburaska, and those bullets are coming, and Seburaska will do actually quite nice 89 damage towards each Chris, will go down to 3 HP, so was a little bit lucky to actually stay alive, because he's knocked there. If he would have been knocked there outside of the circle, that would have been the end for him. But now NaVi is going to be making a move towards Seburaska. They know this player, they know that he's there, and they know that, of course, these flashbangs when they are coming. So Orange just wants to go for it, and I mean, with this performance from Orange, yeah, you can expect pretty much. He will actually tag Priul at the same time, and Priul will be in trouble. I mean, also with the Shift W on the other side, I mean, he was spotted by both of the teams. An 8 will come, will do some damage, but no, Priul actually stays away, clear without any damage coming towards him, and the nade from Xenia might be the finishing touch. Let's see where he's going to be throwing that, or tab as soon as they will just send them, and that's going to be it. Priul, actually had the time to revive, but there's going to be creeps going down for the second, and Yupa will get switched each Chris at the same time. So 4 p.m. will come from the southern side, and will open the fire towards Shift W, as we have 3 teams still remaining.
To be honest, Shift W has been playing so well lately that I kind of see them, even with 3 players there, I almost see them as a favorite to win this game.
Yeah, well, Tab will actually realize that Soccer is there behind the hill, and this nade, once again, could be those nades which is going to be changing the course on game.
Point.
Exactly what it's going to be. Soccer will be knocked down. That's going to be some heavy casualties for the Shift W. They will lose one of the players, NaVi. Now they will be just moving basically towards them, so Tab will get a flashbang though, so he will be a little bit on the lights. And now there's going to be some spray coming towards both sides. Basco goes down. Kiliaka will be the last guy remaining. Tab will be taken down. Well. And Orange, can he get Kiliaka? I mean, 2 2 already knocked down, and if he can find Orange, and he can find it, but doesn't get the spray right. But Orange gets him in the end. So Orange basically destroys the whole team. So Xenia and Tab, they are knocked down by Shift W, but Orange doesn't really mind. And now it's time for the 4 PM to actually go for the retake. But Vesto has this angle covered. Will get FaZe. So now it's down to Gusto and Yuba. And the revival is going on. Gusto is going to be just hiding there. Vesto with a nade. That is actually not a bad one. Gusto almost takes the damage from that one, but on the end doesn't. So we'll see what's going to happen. Gusto is waiting if FaZe can actually somehow crawl towards him. Yuba just waiting for it. FaZe will be flushed down. So 4 PM down to 2 guys. Gusto, Uba will find Orange. Which one is going to be winning this one? Orange will take some heavy casualty. Same applies for Xenia, as Molly will come, and Uba is going to be not going to be catching. Now he will catch it, and that's going to be a problem. So he's going to be going down, and now it's going to be only Gusto, the last player remaining, and NaVi will open the fire, will find the place, and that should be the end, as Gusto will be taken out by NaVi, and that's going to be 16 kills for NaVi. Natus Fin share 26 points in total. So I mean, yeah, I think I mentioned something that this is going to be strengthening their lead if they just take the good points. But I mean, like 26 points. Like, who are you kidding here?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be at the very top. But I mean, you look at the kill score here and you see Orange here with 8 kills, and he has been absolutely massive. But I got to say, Besto in that situation, NaVi had 2 players down, and Besto, all he needs to do is make sure that 4 PM cannot make that push for free. He gets the knock, he stays alive, he puts pressure.